Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. I'm here to do the North Node in Leo collective energy reading. So if your North Node is in Leo, this is for you. So if you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you again so much for coming back. I have, in the hopes of making these videos shorter, I have pulled some cards to lay the foundation of your reading and to get that idea, and then we can just clarify together. So, North Node Leo. I definitely feel like maybe you are needing to call in your wolf pack. And I don't think you're really having to do this by, big means. It's more like I think you're just attracting your people who are going to be providing some sort of protection, support, help. And I'm not sure why, but it just feels like you need to have people around right now. So we had number 16. That might be a significant number, but the card is satellite, and it says support, attraction, companionship. So hopefully you can see that card. I hope there's no glare, but it's a wolf, and he is driven by this moon right here. But you can see the other wolves. Wait, where is it? Yeah, you can see the other wolves coming in to support, right? Okay, hold on one second. Of course, right when I got y'all's video, I've been waiting for someone to show up. And sure enough, here they are. Finally. So, hold on. Hopefully there won't be too much distraction other than that. But anyway. Oh, isn't that interesting? I was just saying you won't even have to do much, and then people just showed up. That is a very big sign that someone will just show up at the right time. And it's because your satellite that you're putting out there is guiding them in order to meet you where you need to be met. And then we also got the, where is this? Algae's ruin. And it says it provides protection against different types of threats. With this ruin, it is possible to guide cosmic forces in a positive direction, preventing the action of negative forces. So, and then this last card, it says, I am a child of nature. My body charges and heals in the mountains, lakes, forests, oceans, and grasslands under the sun and the moon. She can't see me, darn. But it says you aren't electronic. You cannot plug into a wall and re-energize. Your battery depends on the great outdoors. Don't make the mistake of letting technology rule your life. Nature is your everlasting cure. And then there's a quote by Duncan Trussell. It says, somewhere, some poor, phoneless fool is probably sitting by a waterfall, completely unaware of how pissed off he should be at the world. That is pretty good. Oh, because definitely our phones bring a lot of that kind of energy to us when we were naturally never going to come across it, other than driving to the store and someone cuts us off, right? I think that's funny. But what I love that your card actually has an animal or animals on it. And it's like, where do animals live? They live in the mountains, lakes, forests, oceans, and grasslands under the sun and the moon. I think that's beautiful. So basically, This is a moment for you to really soak in your environment. Hold on. Hi, hon.
Holy shit, you scared me.
So, yeah, I'm on the middle of a video, but all right, I'll be done soon, baby. Anyway, I think that's really beautiful. It just synchronicity. All right, let's get some tarot. Okay. What does North Node Leo most need to know right now for this guidance? Thank you. All right, we've got Antilia and Scotum. So exchange, rhythm, unification. That is almost looks like telepathy, doesn't it? I hope it's no glare. Between people. And then there is protection, preservation, and defense. I hope you can see that. But it's basically this big, what is that called? Fortress that is built into the mountain. So are we protecting ourselves that much against other people? Or with people do we find our protection? I think that might hit differently for some of you as opposed to some other of you. One more card, I think. Anything else for North Node Leo? Anything else? Okay, come on, guys. Is that it? I need more information. Thank you. All right. I'm going to say this. I've done 6 readings, and this card has come out, and now 3 of them. But it's all about anxiety, foolishness, reluctance. But if you can see it, I hope that you can. Like, those aren't fun conversations that this person has been having, right, with someone else. And then we got the Lover's card. Family, affection, loved ones, connection. I hope y'all can see how pretty this card is. But I know sometimes glare can really ruin my... It's also represented, the zodiac is Cancer. But it's a water sign, and Cancer zodiac is a Krabby Patty. Like, they can clam up or not really clam, but like they just go in quickly in their shell, right? And they can snap at you, which kind of comes off like that, So, again, I feel like maybe you've, in a relationship or relationships, it definitely feels like there's been some tension of some sort. And so it's like, I don't think it's been pleasurable. Or you feel like if there hasn't been tension, then you feel it internally, the tension. And you just really want to be free of it. Okay, clarify the protection and the exchange. Oh, we've got fireworks and the Jupiter energy. Very expansive, optimistic, growth, making stable changes. And fireworks. passion, chemistry, lust, happiness, celebration, explosive. And that came over the, that the two cards I was saying are people helping you, or are you in providing protection, or are you protecting yourself from them? So it looks like whether or not that was you first identified with one of them, I think the ending to however that looked is of a nice rhythm and unity that is going to be like a passionate, beautiful, like turning point. I really feel like just someone is coming in and it's going to change everything. And it could be someone you know, could be someone you don't know. But there is a very big stability factor here. And let's see, Cancer, family, affection, loved ones, connection, foolishness, anxiety, reluctance. So, by chance, the bouquet came out. So it's more reconciliation card. Forgiveness, beauty, love, very Venus energy, right? Warmth, openness. There might be some sort of apology that's here. Or if you've ever felt like you were like kind of reluctant in bringing something closer with someone, I feel like that's gonna be, that coldness is gonna be warmed up, if you will. Anything else on the Lovers and the Cephas? Hummingbird. Enjoyment, be present, resilient, nectar, sweet goodness, and lift out of negativity, and lightness of being. And I was literally about to say that, like, I don't really know what's going on with your reading. It's more like there's not like pinpoint, deep storyline here. But I am feeling so, I don't know if you can feel it off of me, if you're seeing it, but like my energy during readings change per the reading. And I am, like, I just got done with North Node Capricorn. That was a really very hard energy. And I'm feeling so much freer, so much just like carefree and just like chill, chill right now throughout your entire reading. I'm actually even talking slower than I'm normally used to. And I just feel like that's a sign of like what you're feeling or will be feeling. Just like laid back and peaceful and happy and lightness of being. But I think that you do need to go out into the great unknown and go take a walk or go explore some sort of water, river, lake. Summer's about to be done, so get out there. At least in the northern hemisphere and then in North America, summer's almost done. But I hope this has helped. I feel like I've been really, like, I feel like some people have already zoomed off because they're like, God, this is so, like, slow and everything, but I'm like, that's kind of what the vibe is. So anyways, thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. I hope this has provided some sort of clarity, guidance, maybe some synchronicity. But if you wouldn't mind, I would love if you liked the video. This is a free reading, so this easiest thing you can do to reciprocate that energy is by liking the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again. Bye.